What's good, everybody? Welcome in. Good morning. Good Monday morning. If you guys are watching this on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're watching on replay, you know what to do. Say replay down in the chat below. We got 25 total orders going out the door this morning. 4 Mercari, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Poshmark, and all the rest are eBay. So decent weekend sales. Let me know how you guys' sales were this weekend in the chat as you guys are coming on in. What's up, Tej? Tej is in the house. Let me set this up real quick. There we go. What's up, Elliot? Appreciate you hopping in. Slide that over. Good to go. Just got a sale this morning. Let's go. I got one sale this morning so far. It's been a pretty slow weekend. Then again, I didn't really cross list from like Wednesday. I got to do like 60 cross lists today. And then I was listing 30 on Monday and Tuesday, and then I dropped to 15 the rest of the week. So I got to catch back up. Happy Monday. One of the best weekends ever. Let's go. Love to hear it. Yeah, we had a decent sales weekend. I packed up last night. If you caught my Instagram and Facebook story, I packed up 83 whatnot orders. So that's what I was doing until like 2 a.m. yesterday. And then we have all of these. So total, we sold this weekend 108 total orders, 108 total packages going out, more items than 108, but 108 total packages, which is crazy. Good morning. 5 sales over the weekend. Let's go. Decent sales this weekend, but even better finds. Let's go. Seems like everybody's having a good weekend. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with Mercari first, and then we'll move over to eBay. So on Mercari, first Mercari sale was this Ralph Lauren skull shirt. What's up, Mayor Bear? Ralph Lauren skull shirt. You can see right there, it's got a little skull down at the bottom. Picked this up in a bulk buy for $8. It sold for $35 over on Mercari. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, it makes $16.65. What's up, Trisha? This is just going to go in a purple poly mailer. Had a picture and a listing, the right measurements, the customer claims. It's much too small. Yeah, it happens. I always, well, Poshmark side. Oh, if it's on Poshmark, no. You can just say there is photos in the listing of the measurements. Unfortunately, I can't accept the return because Poshmark doesn't accept returns for fit issues or something like that. Poshmark won't side with them for fit issues. When I got paid for eBay, by eBay for my first sold item. Let's go. What was your first sold item? We all want to know. We're curious. What's up, Beverly? Good morning. All right. First one. Boom. Next up, we got a Carhartt shirt. I didn't even realize this sold. I actually saw it this morning. I was like, oh, good thing I saw it because otherwise I wouldn't have pulled it down. It's a Carhartt men's 2XL shirt. Just a simple long sleeve Carhartt shirt. Good size. Paid $2.14 for it. It sold for $20, so we made a profit of $8.71. Not a huge profit, but it wasn't really a huge investment either, so I'll take it. Sean John Green Blazer, nice. So one's just going to go into a ground advantage or a purple poly mailer because it's going ground advantage. Slide this in. If you guys have any questions about reselling or anything like that, feel free to drop them in the chat. As I'm shipping, I'll answer your questions. I got no problem with that. What's up, Joel? Joel's in the house. All right, this one's just going to slap on and be shipped out. Think. Next up, Peter Millar Tour logo polo. If you saw one of my recent videos, I unboxed a bunch of these. This one has a really good pattern on it. Picked these up for $10.26. This is a pre-owned Peter Millar polo, but it's a Tour logo, which means it has a logo right here on the sleeve that says Peter Millar, which means it's a Tour issued polo. Very rare to find. This one sold for $75. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $50.36. You buy pallets of clothes also? I do not. I do not buy pallets. How can I increase eBay and Poshmark sales during the week? You can send out offers. That's a good way to increase sales. Profit is profit. Better than a lotto. Yep, 100%. I don't ever buy lotto tickets. What's up, Amanda? Best week for me. I'm doing eBay 2 months. Over 100 sales, 16 sales for me this weekend. Let's go. That's awesome. That is awesome. What's up, Trashy Panda? So this one is going to go into a purple poly mailer. It's going to go ground advantage. Really good sale. Tor logo polos. Ever find Tor logo polos? Always price them up. I had this one priced at 100, so it left me some room to some wiggle room for an offer. And of course, on Mercari, they offered literally 20% off or 25% off. I think is the lowest they can go. So I accepted that offer because that's enough. That's enough profit for me for this one. I still have like a whole mess of these Tor logo polos still listed, and they'll slowly sell over the next few months. Normally, it takes about 3 or 4 months for me to sell all of them. Last one I got, it took me about that long. What brand is Peter Millar? Peter Millar Tor logo polos. Next up, this is actually a bundle sale. So if you didn't know, you can actually bundle items on Mercari and then make offers that way. This person bundled this Gitman Bros shirt and this Peter Millar long sleeve shirt together. I paid $14.98. They paid $65 for both. This person lived in Alabama, so shipping was really cheap. It actually was cheaper to ship priority instead of ground advantage. I shipped it for $6.84. So profit on both of these shirts are $33.42. And these are just going to go into one of these Tyvek envelopes. Love that polo. Where'd you get it? Love that photo. Oh, the photo booth. The photo booth is linked in my link tree, which is in the bio. You can buy it off Amazon. You have better luck with shirts on eBay or Mercari? I sell more on eBay. Everything sells more on eBay. So I would say eBay for that answer. Sarpin list perfectly account, but only sell on Mercari. Will it make listings for my eBay account? Yes. So what you can do is you can download all of your Mercari listings onto List Perfectly, edit them, and then put them onto eBay. It's the same process that I do. I download my eBay listings and move them over to Mercari. Same way. What did you say about bundling on Mercari? People can bundle on Mercari. So you can actually put 2 things into your shopping cart and bundle them together and then make an offer, and then there's only 1 shipping costs. So yeah, it's kind of like Poshmark. They introduced it like a couple months ago. I think it was about 6 months ago, actually. Which are the clear bags you use? Angel, if you go through my pin post on Facebook, there's a pin post like right at the top. I have my Linktree link there, and in that Linktree, it says products I use on a daily basis. That's where you'll find my clear bags. It's linked right there. Help me so much on what to look for, brands to avoid. Appreciate you watching. That's what we're here for. I was worried about the package. Do you have on your I was worried what package do you have on List Perfectly? I have the most expensive one because we cross list a ton, but look at each package and see which one works best for your business. I don't know your business, so you'll have to look at them. They're all broken down really easily on List Perfectly. I have a Tor logo Peter Millar and I have it listed for over a month for 19 and hasn't sold. Are you sure it's one with the logo on the sleeve and not the chest? It's got to be on the sleeve. And it's got to say, you got to say Tor logo. And what I would do is always take your cover photo. If you look how my cover photo was, the logo, we took the sleeve and folded it over the front. So it shows the logo right in the like front. So make sure it's the proper Tor logo. Just because it has a logo on the front or on the back, it's not a Tor logo. The Tor logos have the Peter Millar spell out on the sleeve. Yes, on the sleeve. Okay. Make sure your cover photo is really, really good. Make sure that Tor logo is showing in that cover photo. Poshmark has really gone dry for me this week. Is it just me? No, mine was slow too. What are we doing here? We're doing stuff. We're just hanging out, answering questions. What's up, Travis? Mika, no problem. Doesn't say Tor logo. Yeah, mine doesn't say Tor logo either. It just has it had a Peter Millar logo right here. But if it has a big Peter Millar spell out, it's technically a Tor logo. Make sure your title says Tor logo in it. Make sure your photo shows the Tor logo. First cover photo needs to show everything. So what's up? Nothing much. Just shipping. Hire me to be an inventory shopper. Thanks. Sonia, if you lived close enough, Sonia, you could actually do that for me if you really wanted to, because I know you know your stuff. If you want to do splits and everything, or you wanted to just ship your items to me, Sonia, and I could do my consignment deal, I'd be 100% cool with that, because you know what you're looking for. So I'd be 100% cool with that. What do you use to create labels? You use a Dymo 4XL. Next up, we got a pair of Judy Blue women's jeans. Picked these up for $10.67. They sold for $36 over on Poshmark. I took a best offer. I think I actually sent a 10% offer on these. So I made a profit of $18.13. These are going to go into a Tyvek envelope. Bink, just like that. Easy peasy. No problem, Amy. If you haven't sold it for $19, there's something with your listing that's wrong. Because I've listed all of mine. Almost all of mine have offers on them, or have had offers. Even though some of them are low, they're way over $19. So there's got to be something up with your listing. What's up, Julia? Bing. All right. Again, Poshmark, they give you a priority mail label. Priority mail label, so you can use any priority mail packaging. I always pretty much use these tie-back envelopes. They're just the easiest to use. Easiest to throw your item in and ship it out. And you get them for free from USPS.com. Order them for free, get them delivered for free, all that good stuff. So like something like this, I know it looks small. It should go ground advantage on any other platform, but Poshmark gives you that priority mail label. So this is a Desigual, I think is how you pronounce it. It's a chicken blouse. It's got a chicken right there. See it? It's like a top with a chicken and crazy patterns. We picked this up for $4.28. It sold for $21, so we made a profit of $12.52 on that little chicken top. Love the bing. Trying to upgrade my photos, getting better though. I'm going to do exactly what you say and see if it sells. You got it. You can do it. You got it. All right, so this one, again, I know it's super small, but it just fits right in there. Ships out. Easy peasy. What's up, Wayne's World? Wayne's in the house. I looked at a shirt this weekend. I want to buy one, but I got to wait for it to go. Clearance. But there's a Wayne's World shirt that I want. It's like it's one of the old school shirts, vintage shirt. It has like the brick all over it. I want to get one of those, but they're too expensive. I think the cheapest one is like $300 on eBay. So you got to wait for those to come down. Next up, we got a pair of Eddie Bauer jeans. I don't really pick up Eddie Bauer too much, but these are flannel lined Eddie Bauer jeans, which is perfect for this season. And we only paid $4.28 for these. They sold for $23. So I made a profit of $14.12. That's another Poshmark sale. So if it gets priority mail label, you aren't able to put in purple. You can put in the purple package if you want, but you might as well use the free stuff. That's why I get these ordered for free and delivered for free. So I'd rather not use the ones I pay for. I'd rather only use the ones I pay for. I'd rather only use for certain packaging. If I can use this and use it for free, might as well use this first. We got flannel line Charles Trewitt tops. I'd have to look up comps on those. Flannel line stuff, even if it's a bad brand like Eddie Bauer, it will still sell. So I'd have to look up comps on the Charles Trewitt. See if they're actually selling. Surprisingly, stuff that's flannel lined, even if they're bad brands, they will still sell. So I might actually pick those up if they're at the right price. I haven't looked up any comps on those. I actually never seen one before. Dragged by hubby to Goodwill yesterday and found a new tag Peter Millar silk blend shirt for $7.99. Sold in less than a day for $74.99. Thanks for the bolo. That's a really good sale. $7.99 and a $74.99 in one day. Peter Millar has been flying for me, especially new tag Peter Millar this time of year, because people are buying it for Christmas presents. So if you have some, get them listed. Use those priority for eBay. Yes, you can. You can use them for eBay. I normally use them on items that are over £1 that are cheaper, that are super close to me. So if I from Florida to Florida with a pair of jeans, sometimes it's cheaper to put them in a priority mail envelope like that, but most of the time they're going to go ground advantage, so I'll end up using the purple pun mailer. Wayne's World is a true classic. What's the average amount of time it takes to sell an item? Last year, I used to give the statistic of every 90 days I sold about 50% of my inventory. This year, it's way different because we sell on Whatnot. I could list all of my inventory right now today on Whatnot and sell it all today on Whatnot if I really wanted to. So some things we're getting in and literally selling the next day. That's how fast it comes in. So it comes in and goes out because of Whatnot. So I don't really know my statistics now. It's way too hard to keep up with it, but it's way over 50% of my inventory sells every 90 days. Love watching you learn so much. Appreciate you, Amber. Can I see it? Yeah, the envelope. It's a Tyvek envelope. You get these from USPS.com. You just go to USPS.com, and it should be the only Tyvek envelope available in the free supplies. I also use a bunch of these too. These are padded flat rates, and I use these for jeans. So if they're over £1 and they're going to like somewhere like California, I'll throw them into those. What's up, Bold North? In Orlando last week. I was on the lookout for K-Way sighting. I don't live in Orlando, though. You would never see me in Orlando. I live in the Tampa Bay area. What's up, Missy? All right, next sale are a pair of Mavi jeans, one of my favorite brands to sell. They always sell fast. These are Mavi Zach jeans. Picked these up for $6.96. They sold for $30, so I made a profit of $17.04. I love picking up Mavi. They always sell really fast for me. I just can't stress it enough. If you find a good size pair of Mavi jeans, just even if they're $10, I'll still buy them because I know they're going to sell for a profit and they're going to sell quick. They're really comfortable too. I have a pair of Mavi jeans myself. Nice and stretchy. All right, again, these go into a Tyvek envelope. And people always tell me that they don't tape their Tyvek envelopes. I always tape mine because I feel like the stickiness is not good enough for the Tyveks. So I heard on the 18th USPS priority is going up and ground advantage is going down. Probably. That's the Christmas rates. So at Christmas time, they always raise their rates and then they drop them right after Christmas and then they re-raise them like a month later. So it's the holiday rate. So if they're actually going down on ground advantage, that's good. That means they're trying to get more people to sell ground advantage. Best blazers and suit jackets to pick up. If you want to know the brands I pick up consistently, my eBay store is linked in my bio. You can just type in suits, jackets, and you can see everything I've listed and sold for the last 90 days. If Tyvek is priority, why would you use Tyvek over bubble mailers? So for Poshmark, it's just easier. Like shirts will fit in these better. And I feel like these are more wasteful if I was using these over these. Because these have bubbles and all that stuff. So I'd rather just use one of these. Flatter, easier to use. Yeah, it's your preference. So if you get a whole bunch of bubble mailers, you could probably get like 1,000 of these, and then you have 1,000 Poshmark packages you can ship out if you want to do it that way. What's up, Chris? Chris is sending me dogs. He's sending me corn. Next up, we got a pair of Athleta leggings. Pick these up for $534. Not a great pickup. I'm glad these sold. They sold for $18, so we only made a profit of $906. These have been listed forever. This is like an early Kayla pickup. Wasn't really worth it. Don't pick up Athleta extra small. They're hard to move. Can items over a pound go ground advantage now? Yes. You can go up to 70 pounds ground advantage. Most of the time, it's cheaper to ship ground advantage for heavier items. I feel like I have good sizes and lots of pictures. No views or low. It doesn't matter about good sizes and so what you need to do is actually be looking up if your items are actually selling. So if you have, let's say, like somebody right before this live, they were messaging me on Facebook and they said, hey, I got a bunch of really good brands that I don't want to sell. Do you want to buy them off me? I said, sure. If you have good brands, I'll buy them off you. They sent me a message and they had like 30, 40 items. And about 90% of it was all items that don't sell, like Gap, members only jackets, like stuff like that, like just basic members only pieces, like thread, the universal thread or whatever. But they said that they had really good brands. And that was their idea of really good brands. What you need to do is actually look up if your brands are actually selling. That's the telltale sign if you have a really good brand, is if they're actually selling consistently. So if you have something like a Tommy Bahama shirt that has 20 listed and 20 sold, that's a really good item. If you have a Tommy Bahama shirt that has 20 listed or 200 listed and 20 sold, that's not a really good item. You need to be looking up sell-through rate, look up if your items are actually selling. A lot of people get attached to their items and they're like, these are really good items. I don't know why they're selling. And then I'll go look at their store and I'll be like, sorry, those aren't really good items. Just because it has a tag on it does not mean it's a really good item. So make sure you're looking up comps. I found a Barber Orvis collab quilted vest score. Yes, those are really good. I've never ever found a collab like that. Sold Twillery pants on Posh this weekend for $34. Let's go. I dominate Universal. That's one of Chris's favorite brands is Universal Threads. Last sale, this Tommy Bahama shirt. This is a Tommy Bahama brand new with tag shirt. I paid $10.70 for this one. It sold for $45. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I made a profit of $25.30. Obviously, brand new with tag, Tommy Bahama. I normally list around 50 or 60. I think I took a best offer on this one. Cinch, yeah, Cinch is good, especially Cinch jeans. Cinch is really good. How's the birthday girl's big day this weekend? It was good. We went to, she chose CC's Pizza, which has the worst pizza ever, by the way. But they had fun. They have like a game room there, hang out with their cousins and have a good time. So it's fun. Came back home, opened all of her gifts. Chilled. It was a nice relaxing. Nice and relaxing. There we go. That one shipped. That's the last Poshmark sale. Now we're on to eBay orders. eBay orders. How many do we have? I think we have 15 eBay orders going out. First up, we'll do a really good one. This one, I have 0 buy cost. Shout out to the person, you know who you are. I did a consignment deal with them, and they actually sent me like 3 pieces of Ralph Lauren. They were like, thank you for what you do. Here's 3 pieces of Ralph Lauren just for you, and thanks for helping me out, blah, blah, blah. So I appreciate you. I don't know if you're in the chat. I don't think I've seen you yet, but thank you so much. This was a brand new tag polo Ralph Lauren shirt. It's got the polo bear right there on the front. This one sold for $80. So again, shout out to you. Appreciate you. $80 profit. Let's go. He's underrated. Spinach pizza all day. Yeah, if you want to have indigestion later, go eat the spinach pizza. I had a couple pieces of that. Oh, yeah, indigestion on that pizza is the worst. It's disgusting. That's horrible pizza. No, if anybody says CC's pizza is good, I'd question your taste buds because it's bad. It's real bad. This one's going to Indiana. It's shipping for 2 pounds. It's going for $7.85. Sorry, Leah. I can't agree with that statement. I just can't. I can't do it. All right, this one's gonna go right into the purple poly mailer because again, it's cheaper to ship this ground advantage than it would be to ship priority. $7.85. Let's go. That pizza is trash, but it's good when you have little ones. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just because it's a buffet. I question any parent that would allow a child to pick CC's. Listen, I don't get that choice. That's Kayla's choice and my daughter's choice. That one is shipped. Pops is here. We're gonna quickly ship out because we have a project we have to do today. Chuck E. Cheese is better. Yes, but every time you go to Chuck E. Cheese, your kids always get sick the next day. It's a guaranteed fact. Your kids are going to get sick the next day. Next up, we got another Tommy Bahama brand new tag shirt. I picked this up at Goodwill. You guys probably saw it in the video like a month ago or something like that. Picked it up at Goodwill for $14.79. Sold for $35.99 plus ship. You'll talk to Kayla about it later then? Cool. Do you ever get burnt out from reselling? I'm mentally over it. Do I get burnt out? No. But I did get pretty tired this weekend, so I had to take this weekend off. Like we were supposed to do a Whatnot show on Sunday. I was just too tired to do one. This weekend we're only doing one Whatnot show because I know I'm getting a little tired. We're working pretty hard, so just take it easy a couple days. You'll be good. Come back better than ever. I have a good pizza place. I'm going to watch the Titans lose this weekend. Nice. Who are we playing? Are we playing Jacksonville this weekend? I don't even know who we're playing. I don't pay attention anymore because it's bad. I can't watch it anymore. After the Bucs game yesterday, we came out first drive. I was like, yes, we're looking good. We're looking really good. And then after that, it just went to, yeah, you guys saw the game. Playing the Jags, man, you guys got killed yesterday. Shout out to the Niners beat you guys? Destroyed you guys. See what happens, Trisha, when you play a good team? When the Jags play a good team, they get destroyed. They get absolutely destroyed. As soon as you guys make it, you guys are going to be happy. You're going to make the playoffs. You're going to play your first good team in the playoffs and get absolutely murdered. And then it's going to be over. We were expected to lose yesterday. Of course you are. Just think, when you make it to the playoffs, those are the teams you're going to play. If you can't beat them now, you ain't beating them during the playoffs. Do they still yell welcome to CC's? No. They yell welcome to Moe's, but not CC's. They were like super busy yesterday. All the kids were yelling, not the employees. Next up, we got a Robert Graham shirt. Really good pattern to this one. Paid $7.13. This one sold for $31.49. Free shipping. $31.49. Free shipping. What's up, flipping nurse? Do you use packing slips? No, I never, ever, 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 ever print out packing slips. I think packing slips are a waste of paper. The only reason you need packing slips is if the person wants a receipt, which nowadays they can just go back on the platform they bought the item on to get their receipt. And then 2, if your item for whatever reason, like let's say this opens up while it's being shipped, and at the post office they got to figure out what item goes to what package. So they'll take it and match the packing slip up to the package and put it together and tape it back up for you. That almost never happens. So I think it's just a waste. It's a waste of time. Does anybody actually use packing slips? Leave in the chat. Do you guys use packing slips or you guys just ignore it too? What's up, Texas? I want to go to Texas. I'm I'm going to drive down there Sunday morning to watch the game, talk to person. Sorry, I won't be there. I won't be watching that game. I refuse to watch the Titans. It hurts my soul too much to watch them play. Hopefully we get Burks back, which I doubt it, but he won't come back. No, everybody's saying no. Packing slips never. Nope. It's a waste of paper. Yeah, I never, ever use packing slips. That one shipped. All right, we're almost done. Next up, we got a Vineyard Vines Performance shirt. Pick this one up for $8. This one sold for $20.50 plus shipping. Just a nice, quick, easy sale. Does your sister do the bins? Still do the bins? I went back to look and couldn't tell. She does do the bins. She does thrift stores now too, because I tried telling her the bins suck. But now she's going to thrift stores as well because, for one, it's easier to source at thrift stores, and for two, she just doesn't. There's days where she just doesn't find a lot. What's up, Amy? There's just days she doesn't find a lot, and she'd rather go to some of the thrift stores I go to, and she finds like a whole cart full every time she goes. So, by the way, shout out to the girl. I don't know. She doesn't have a username. It just says user like 1, 2, 3, 4. Who keeps commenting on all of my videos yesterday. Well, she's mad because I don't shop at the bins. And she thinks I pay too much for my items. And then she came on one of my videos yesterday and she said that it's disgusting that I use a clear bag and a poly bag because it's being super wasteful. So she's just angry at the world and she's angry at me. So she keeps commenting on my videos. So shout out to you. You're probably watching right now because you're stalking me. I appreciate your comments and boosting my videos and all that good stuff. Yeah, bins are exhausting. But that's a bins girl. She doesn't like the way I source. She'd be angry at me too. I know she'd probably be angry at all of you. I tried telling her. She said that the Polo Ralph Lauren sweater that I paid $14 for that I'm going to sell for over $100. She said I paid way too much for it. I was like, what? I'm going to make $100 in profit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Next up, this was not a good buy. This actually has damage to it, so we had to sell this really low. It's a Babaton pair of pants, but it's brand new with tags, but there's a small tear on the front. I think I showed it to you guys while we were on live, so we pretty much sold this and made our money back. $13.38, sold it for $20 plus shipping. Again, these would have sold for more, but we missed the little flaw on the front. Blended, what's up? How you doing, Blended? I use a clear bag, extra protection. Yeah, and I tried explaining to her we use a clear bag too because we store our stuff out in the garage and it's super humid out there. So to keep our items in good condition, we have to store them in clear bags. Otherwise, we have to wash them. I like your shirt. Appreciate it. It says a Thrifter Sifter shirt. You could probably buy it on his page still. I don't know if he still have these available. I bought these right away. Oh my God, why continue to watch? Because I don't know. I don't know, but I like the engagement. So I just comment back every time she comments to me. It's like free engagement. Is it necessary to keep receipts when sourcing? I would always keep your receipts. In case you get audited at the end of the year or like a year or two later, you always want to keep your receipts. I have all my receipts from all previous years just sitting in a bag. They're all there just in case I get audited. Don't let it get to your head. Yeah, I don't ever let those people get to my head. They don't bother me. If anything, I bother them. I don't let them bother me. All right, next up, we got a, let's do this Harley Davidson shirt. Harley Davidson shirt, not that much profit in this one. I picked this up. Let me see, is this the right one? Yeah. I picked this up in a bulk buy locally. Paid $4.25 each Harley shirt. This one sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Again, not a great profit. I actually bought these for Whatnot and it didn't work out. So now I'm just selling them and making a little bit of money off of them. Doesn't your receipt ink fade? It doesn't fade if you keep it in a cool environment. The only time your receipt inks really fade, they will fade over time, after a long time. But you got to keep them in a cool area. They won't fade if you keep them somewhere cool. 25 just from Sunday. No, it's from Friday to Sunday. And then I also shipped out Whatnot orders too. So I already shipped out 83 Whatnot orders. And this is just the 25 from Poshmark, or from eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. This one shipping for $4.20. Buyer paid $6.40. All right, ship this one out. How's everybody else's sales this weekend? Drop it in the chat. Let me know how many you had. I asked earlier, but a lot of you weren't here earlier. Let me know how your weekend sales was. We're almost done. We got like 7 more to go. Are you making money on Whatnot? Of course. If I wasn't making money on Whatnot, I wouldn't be doing it. I think this weekend, between the 2 shows, we made about $1,000 in profit between 2 shows. So it was a really good weekend. Next up, we got a Travis Matthew polo. Picked this up for $11.75. Sold for $53. We still have 1 more of these available too. 6 over the weekend. 0. Amy says 0. 2. But I usually only sell 1 a day, so that's average. That's awesome. Maritza says 28. Nice. Let's go. 5 for Tammy. 10 for Debbie. Sales are up. I have 2 questions. Do you wash clothing after Goodwill? What machine are you using to print the shipping? I don't. The only time we wash clothing is if they have stains or bad smells. The label printer I'm using is called a Dymo 4XL. 13 on the weekend. 5, 6, 17. Let's go. Only 5 on eBay, none on Poshmark. Poshmark's been super slow for me too. But I treat Poshmark as like extra sales. I found an Alien Workshop wool flannel type shirt. Can't find comp. Any ideas? I would like Google it. I've never heard of that type of shirt. So Google it. And if you can't find any information on it, list it high with best offer and see what kind of offers come in. What's up, Gigi? I've been selling for 2 months and I only sold 5 items. I'm a little discouraged. Again, K, make sure the items you're picking up are actually selling. Don't just be listing a bunch of random stuff at random prices and expecting them to sell. You really got to do your research and look up comps and all that good stuff. Alien Workshop is a skateboard brand, usually little to no value. Okay, there we go. Alien Workshop, Josh says, has little to no value. What postage company is best, least expensive? I use most of the time, I use USPS. Sold to Columbia Search. Nice. Do you do Depop? I don't do Depop, no. Just got approved for Whatnot. I'll be selling on eBay. Nice. You'll like Whatnot. Just, it's going to take some time to grow it. Just understand that. It's not like eBay. You can't list it and forget it. Next up, these are Tailor Stitch pants. It's a really good brand. I wish I could show the label. I sold 2 of these on Friday, and this is the last Tailor Stitch item I have. These always sell fast. I paid $13.38. It sold for $45 plus ship. And most likely it's going to go, it's going to go Ground Advantage. Any update on inventory feature with Autoposher? Yes, it went out to 100 people. She's testing it with 100 people first, and then she's going to release it to everybody. It should be out pretty soon. So if those of you who don't know, I did put out a live like a week ago showing off Autoposher's new inventory feature. Leave me a thumbs up in the chat if you have the new inventory feature and let everybody know how much you like it. A lot of you got it. 100 of you, like I said, got it. And I've heard a lot of really great things from people saying like they love it and it's awesome. So yeah, if you got it, you got access to it, you're going to love it. It's like super dope. Found vintage Jinko jeans at Salvation Army for $2. You lucky duck. I've never found Jinko anything. It's on my bucket list. I struggled early on. Really have been listening to people like you and things are picking up. Let's go. Can't wait to get it. It'll be a game changer. Trust me, it's really awesome. It should be fully out. I'm going to reach out to her today and see if she has any update on when it should be fully out for everybody. But I'm assuming it's probably like sometime this week is when she's going to release it. Next up, we got a Ralph Lauren shirt. Paid $7.13. It's just a simple solid white Ralph Lauren shirt. This one sold for $20.69 plus shipping. That is definitely an Autoposher sale. Any Robert Graham you wouldn't pick up besides pricing a bit being high? Sometimes the shorts, I don't really pick those up. They don't really move very well. When it comes to the shirts, it's pretty much loud patterns only. Other than that, I don't pick them up. Do you think eBay is best place to sell Louis Vuitton purses and wallets? That or Poshmark? Poshmark, you can probably move those on Poshmark very easily. How many hours a week do you work on this? If you just count reselling, it's probably only 40 hours a week. But if you count reselling and social media and all that good stuff, doing these lives and whatnot, I probably work like 70 hours a week. It's a lot. But that's because I'm doing a lot of stuff too. If I was just doing reselling, like right now, I wouldn't be talking and doing all this. I would just be shipping my orders. I probably would have been done 30 minutes ago. So yeah, count all that stuff in. Like if you were just doing this 9 to 5 and doing the same stuff I'm doing, you could easily do it in a 40-hour week. I'm just getting back into reselling. Sold my house and moved from Florida to Colorado. Colorado is actually really good for thrifting, from what I hear. Really, really good. Where do you get your finds? We get most of our stuff from thrift stores and retail stores. Thrift and retail. I would try to sell on Depop in a lower range. If Autoposher comes out with the cross listing feature that makes it super easy to cross list, I'm definitely going to start selling on Depop. Because it's going to be super easy to cross list. This is a pair of Double RL. This is a really good brand to be on the lookout for. Double RL jeans. I actually paid up for these. They sold once and they got returned for fit issue. And they sold again. So I did pay up for these. I paid $61.50, but they sold for $115 plus shipping. So that was a really good sale. I'm probably going to make like around, what would that be, like around $40 in profit on these. They actually sold for more the previous time, but I got another offer on them. I just decided to take it. The weekend had slower sales, so it was a good sale to just speed up the weekend sales and get a nice big sale in. So yeah, I'm going to make about $40 profit, but really good Ralph Lauren brand to look for. Ralph Lauren line, Double RL. Was your sister thrifting before you? No. Danielle. I taught her everything she knows. So anytime you see her online, just let her know that your brother, just say your brother taught you everything you know, and she'll love that. But no, I started thrifting first. I was the first out of both of us. I started my business first, and then she started hers about 6 months to a year after I started mine. But just let her know I taught her everything she knows. It's going to ship for $8.30. Who's your sister? I don't think you want to know, but her name is Sunrise Listings. It's on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Sunrise Listings, all one word. The thing I don't like about Depop is they only allow 8 images. Some of my items I don't cross list. Got it. I pretty much keep mine under 8 items, so it wouldn't really affect me. Or eight pictures. How do you decide whether to accept offers? I get a lot of lowballs. It depends on what I paid for the item. If I paid $1 for something and I get a $50 offer, even though it's listed for $100, I'll probably still take that offer because it's enough of a profit margin for me. Next up, got a Pendleton shirt. I paid $8.03 for this one. It's 100% wool, and this one sold for $39.99 plus shipping. Really good sale. It's going to go Ground Advantage. She's delightful and full of resale knowledge as well. That's because I taught her everything she knows. Don't give her props. Stop it, Mama Berry. Get out of here. I bought 3 items from you live Saturday, but my bank blocked the 4th item because I interpreted activity as suspicious. Sorry about that. But grateful to you. Scored the first 3. Awesome. If you want that, Janine, let me know. I still have it. It's the North Face. It's the only item that I had that I didn't ship out. So if you want it, you can hit me up on Facebook, and I'll give you a good deal on it. I'll probably even sell it to you for less than you paid for it, just to get it out. So let me know. Just hit me up on Facebook and let me know if you want it. But yeah, it sucks. That's the only issue with Whatnot is if you buy, they charge your account separately. So sometimes your bank picks it up as fraud, and then you got to try to figure out how to get it fixed. So if you want it, I'll give it to you because you bought a bunch of stuff. What do you think of Adriano Goldschmidt jeans? Men's jeans I normally pick up if they're priced right, because I normally get around $35 to $45 for them. Cat is not the best. Wait, AP is going to be a cross-lister too? I'm new to all this. She's talking about becoming a cross-lister. Yes, that's her next task. She got the inventory feature done, and now next in line is the cross-lister. So it's probably going to take her a few months to get that done because it's a lot of coding and everything, but it's going to be awesome when it does happen. What's up, Buried? Your wife is spewing bad knowledge in my chat. Any nice golf hoodies, lightweight hoodies, size large? If I have any, go to my Linktree link in my bio to my eBay store. I'm sure I have some. Use a resale-specific software for organizing, record keeping, etc. Yes, I use Jason Hayes' spreadsheet for keeping up with my sales, my profit and loss, all that good stuff. He just came out with a new one. It is linked in my bio. There's 3 versions now. There's a $15 version. I think there's a $39 version, a $49 version. I think it's the one that most of you will want is the middle version. That one is specific to resellers. It keeps up with all your information. The last one is a creator's spreadsheet. So it has everything that the middle spreadsheet has, but also has tabs for keeping up with like profit from like TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. So that won't really apply to most of you. That middle spreadsheet is really good. I do have a link in my bio, and my code is KWayShop, and you'll save 10%. But that's how I keep up with all my inventory, all my profit and loss, everything like that. Jason Hay spreadsheet. And it's a one-time charge, by the way. So it's like 39 or 49, and it's not like per month. You just get charged once, and then with my code, you get a discount. I'm at a thrift store, 2 pairs of Allbirds for 19. Nope, don't pick them up. Too much. Allbirds don't sell like they used to. Do not pick them up for $19.99. It's way too much. That's pretty much full market price for those. Next up, we got a pair of Spanx. We paid $5.88 for these. They're a size large blue velvet Spanx. They sold for 25 plus ship. What's up, Patriot Girl? So what make on what, no, and percentage? I'm not really sure what make on what. You got to rephrase that. I have a hard time looking stuff up. Still learning what different between single stitch and double stitch. Study a lot of YouTube. Those are vintage t-shirts. I'm not really the guy to ask about vintage t-shirts though, because I don't really sell too many of them. Found a Harry Potter ornament for $5, sold for $175. Some of those Harry Potter pieces can be worth a ton of money. That's a really good sale. And you did good. You looked that one up too. So you have to buy the new spreadsheet every year. You don't have to. What you can do is you can make a copy if you have his last year's version, but he does add new stuff to every year to make his spreadsheet better. He reaches out to people in the community. On his lives, he asks what people want, and he adds different tabs and different things to his spreadsheet. So no, you don't have to buy the new one every year, but he does add new stuff to it every year that makes you want to buy it. So yeah, you can just do a copy of your old spreadsheet if you want to do that. That's perfectly fine. Finish it for $481. I have my first Whatnot show this Friday. How do you recommend setting up the shipping? I just leave it to the shipping preferences that Whatnot has it set up to. Between 1 and 5 pounds, buyers will get free shipping. And then after 5, they pay shipping again. That's how I keep mine. What percentage do you make on Whatnot? Whatnot takes out, I forget what it is. I think it's, what are Whatnot fees? I think it's like 8% plus a 2.9% fee or something like that. Hold on, let me look it up really quick. Whatnot fees. Google Whatnot fees. 8%, and then so you get 8% taken off, and then you get a 2.9% transaction fee plus 30%. So it ends up being 10.9% plus a 30% transaction fee. So yeah, it's less than eBay. It's like 3% less than eBay. Do you do this full time? I do this full time, correct. Next up, I got an LL Bean sweater. This is a men's large, tall LL Bean sweater. Paid $5.35. Sold for $25 free ship. Not a lot of profit on this one. I've had this listed for a while, so I'm just glad to see it gone. Advice for pricing and when to accept offers. Again, accepting offers depends on what you paid for your item. Pricing, just look at what they're currently selling for on eBay. That's the easiest way. This is going to go padded flat rate. Yeah, it's 30 cents, not 30%. Sorry. Yeah, that would be crazy if it was 30% on top of that. Yeah, it's 30 cents. My bad. Misspoke. Here we go with another fat package. There we go. Slide her in there. Padded flat rate. Ship her out. Good to go. How did the Spanx suede well, it depends on the size and style. There's all kinds of different style of the suede leather leggings. Again, look them up. Bigger sizes will always sell better. We try to steer clear of like size small and extra small because they really just don't move. They will, but you got to move them for really cheap. I don't think I missed anything over there. Where did I find the full video of folding shirts? It should be on my wife's channel, Kay the Book Nerd, on Facebook or TikTok. She doesn't really do anything on YouTube yet. Last 2 sales, we got a pair of Travis Matthew jeans. Picked these up for $24.05. They sold for $55 free shipping, and these are just going to go padded flat rate. I have a large, tall. That's a really good size. You should look them up. Look up the style, the specific style you have. They'll probably sell really well. This is going to Georgia too, so this is going to go Ground Advantage. What's up, Surfs? going ground advantage, so it goes in purple poly mailer. Where do you buy your supplies? Helena, I think is how you pronounce it. Helena. I have a link tree on my profile page here on YouTube. If you go to my link tree, which is in my bio on my YouTube page, I have a section of that link tree that says products we use on a daily basis. That's where I have all my supplies. Really easy to find. Appreciate all the taps too. Tapping that screen. Tap, tap, tap. All right. They go right there like that. They're going to go 911 by 2. And they're going to ship out for $7.35 once eBay loads. eBay's taking a while this morning. It's thinking. It's just waking up. Ross had a lot of Spanx. So did TJ Maxx. So be really careful with Spanx that you pick up in the near future, because I guarantee the market's going to get slammed. New tag Spanx is going to go for, there's certain styles that will still sell for a lot of money. But there is a lot of styles that are being flooded right now. So you got to be careful. Got to be careful. All right, last sale, and this is a good one. I haven't packed it up yet because it was a coat. I don't pack up big coats like this. But this is a Brooks Brothers wool blend coat. So this is what it looks like. I think I actually found this at Red, White, and Blue. A bunch of vintage t-shirt boys went through the racks, and they literally left this coat sitting right there. Doesn't make any sense to me. They left with nothing, but they left this on the rack. So this is a wool blend Brooks Brothers coat. There's your tag right there. Really, really nice full zip button coat. Picked this up for $8 at that store, and it sold for $89.99 plus shipping. So really, really good sale. And this is just going to go into a box and ship out. You don't really have to worry about packaging these up because it's big enough so it's not going to move around in there at all. And it's just going to go right just like that, ship out just like that. So really, really good sale. 8 into $89.99 plus ship. All right, I'm just going to weigh it and ship it out. Use a roll to take hair off the coats. Sometimes, yeah. That one might have had a couple hairs on it, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, we use a lint roller. That's going to ship for 4 pounds, and it's at a 12 by 12 by 8 box. It's going priority mail. Whoops. Buyer paid $16.65. I'm paying $11.65. I sold a wool 2X Dior Peacoat the other day. Should have seen me trying to sell stuff that into a flat rate. Yeah, I probably could have got this into a medium flat rate box, but the buyer paid for full priority, so I might as well just make my life easy. Ooh, this is my last label too. Literally perfect. My last label. Let's go. That never happens. All right, chat. I am going to go head off. Me and my dad got to work on a project today. We got to fix one of my pipes that goes to my water heater. So that's what we're going to work on for the next hour or so. And then I got to get some listings done. I might come on live tonight, just hang out and chat. I got to list some shoes later tonight. So we might hop on and just list some shoes. So make sure you come back. If you see me go live, I'll be live on all the platforms tonight. Sounds like a 4XL. It is a 4XL. Have you find I've never picked up AFCO. No. Have you sold anything on Whatnot that was not on auction? Yes, I sell a bunch of stuff in the shop all the time. The other day we sold four or five items. Actually, this weekend we probably sold 9 items in the shop, and I sold an item in the shop before I even started my Whatnot show. So yes, you can do that. Yes, but appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you probably later tonight.